Hi, this is Kelly Phillips from Red Feather Networking, here to give you 3 tips for charging your gadgets at ASTD 2012. The Colorado Convention Center, like most convention centers, doesn't have any kind of a charging area or charging station. So you're going to have to get a little creative. I've got 3 tips for you. So the first one is about getting a multi-charger. So if you're like me, you've got multiple gadgets, you've got several phones, you've got a Bluetooth, you've got an iPad, you've got all kinds of things that you want to keep with you during the conference so you can stay in touch. But what you don't want to do is carry all these chargers with you and weigh down your bag, because you're going to get plenty of stuff to carry, things from the expo, things from the workshops. You're not going to want to have any extra weight on you. So get a multi-charger, and I usually go to Radio Shack and get the iGo brand, but there's several out there. And depending on how much money you want to spend, you can get pretty crazy and buy some really nice stuff. I go the economy route, and that's what I'm going to show you right here. So I just buy a cord like this, and on one end of the cord we have the plug for the outlet. And you can actually pop this off and it becomes a USB port. And why that's important is because if all you have is your laptop, like let's say your laptop's charged but your phone needs a little bit of juice and there's no outlet around, pop this off, use your USB port on your laptop to charge your phone. So it just gives you a little bit of flexibility if you need to keep one of your devices going. Now on the other end, you have the tip. And as you know, a lot of the gadgets have completely different tips. And so this tip comes off, and you can buy a tip for each gadget that you have and then switch them out based on what needs charged. So this is pretty nice to carry with you. It's a lot lighter weight than carrying 3 or 4 different chargers for sure. And then you also have an option. This one happens to be a car charger, but you can get these in the outlet chargers as well. But you'll notice this actually has 2 USB ports. So you can charge 2 things at once. And I think I've also seen where the cord has a split and it's got 2 ends. So you can plug it into one thing and have 2 ends. So multi-charger, definitely worth a little bit of money. Gonna save your back and the weight of your bag. So tip number 2 is if you plan on charging your device while you're in a workshop session, you want to get there early because everybody else is going to do that too. So when you first walk into a workshop, there usually are outlets along the wall, and immediately everybody scopes the seat close to the outlet and plugs in their charger in their phone or whatever device needs some juice. So don't count on being able to do that. If you need to do it, you're going to need to get to the workshop early and scope out that outlet. And then tip number 3 is kind of the tip of last resort, and I actually did this last year. Second or third day, start getting pretty tired. I saw an outlet in the hallway and I just sat down right there in the hallway, kicked off my shoes, plugged in my devices, and had a little downtime while they charged. And I did call the convention center, and I was told that that generally is what people do. And they'll just kind of hang out in the hall or in the workshops to charge their stuff, so you won't get yelled at for doing it, according to the people who work at the convention center. I found it was nice to have a little downtime, and I can tell you that my feet thanked me for the break as much as the devices thanked me for the electricity, because you are going to do so much walking. And I know that wearing comfortable shoes sounds really cliche and like, yeah, we know this, whatever, but please do not underestimate the power of this. This place is huge. You're going to be walking a lot. But that is another video, and this has been 3 tips for charging your gadgets at ASTD 2012. Kelly Phillips for Red Feather Networking. Have a wonderful conference.